And we are live. Hi, everybody. Welcome. So far in the chat, we've got Linda. So,
Hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Nobody else has said hi because, my channel's little and we may not have a lot of people here, but we're going to go with it anyways. So, tonight, I guess what we're going to do is have a nice little chat with each of the channels to figure out what we're going to be doing in the new year, what's new for our channels, what we loved about our channel this past year, and how we want to bring that forward, and what we didn't love so much. And we're going to be doing new things, stuff like that. And I've got some New Year's Eve trivia about New York and, the dropping of the ball and things like that. So we'll plug that in, and Theresa B just said hi. I'm like, wait a minute, my chat popped out. So that's what I thought we would start with. So let's see, since Theresa's next on my list, Theresa, talk about your channel. Let us know when you started, where you're at, and where you see yourself going, and stuff like that.
So my name is Theresa B DIY, and I have a crafting channel, which there's no surprise to anybody here, but I do predominantly like budget-friendly DIYs, and I do a lot of things where I incorporate stuff with like a Cricut and try to do some stuff without it. And I have a fun series that I love doing is 5 DIYs under $5. I was going to have one for tomorrow, but the number 5 just did not work out today at all. And where I'm kind of going with it is I'm getting 1,000 by mid-year. That's my goal, is 1,000 by mid-year. Right now I'm at a little under 260.
Awesome. Yeah, that's a good goal. Great. So are you going to be hosting any challenges in the year coming up, or?
I'm not sure yet. I work full-time as well. So right now I do 2 videos a week. I do on Sundays and Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Eastern time. And we'll see how things go. Right now I'm still working from home. So if I go back to the office, it'll be a lot harder. If I start picking up more travel, it'll be a lot harder to host challenges and everything. So
awesome. We'll see. Keep our fingers crossed.
Right.
And Annie's, 17 away from 3,000, guys. Let's get her up there.
Yes. Thank you.
And I know you have a lot of new stuff coming.
Hi, Cindy. Thank you for this wonderful night to chit-chat and just talk and not have to. I had a craft ready, but I'm going to leave that aside and just enjoy. Good. So my channel, well, I just dress in regular clothes and, No, I dress up, and one of the things I love to do is make things to put on my head. Obviously, the queen of putting things on her head, Carmen Miranda. So yeah, I loved going live. I had never gone live so many days in a year, and I think surpassed 300 days.
Wow. I don't think anybody has.
Yeah, no, there's been YouTubers that have gone live every day. And for the coming year, however, I'm trying to slow down because that kind of, especially the last 3 months, I don't know what happened. It was like it beat me around the head. I don't know.
It was a lot.
Halloween, fall, Thanksgiving, Christmas. I was like,
wait, what's going on here? Right.
I was so long hair, skinny.
Long hair, skinny-eyed toe. He is amazing.
Hi. And so for the coming year, I'm going to be hosting a challenge with Simple Roots, Simple Living, and with Unicorn Dust Designs. And that's going to be on the 19th, and that's going to be the Craft Room Challenge. And on the 29th, Crafted by Corey, Unicorn Dust Designs, and myself, we're going to dress up like fairy tale princesses or characters. Because why not? And then on the 30th, I'm hosting the Fairy Tale Challenge with Sandy McKenzie DIY. And then what I want to do for the remainder of the year, I am going to host some playlists. One of the playlists I want to host on the 25th of every month is going to be Christmas all year long.
Ooh.
Relax. You don't have to make a Christmas thing. There's going to be a theme. So for example, January's theme is peace because it's
Ah,
Christmas. So January, make something that makes you feel peaceful. Is it getting organized? Is it doing something for your family? Is it cooking? Is it crafting? Make something that's peaceful in your life. So it's going to be that kind of Christmas themed, but that kind of way. And some other playlists that I come up with. And I'm going to cut down to maybe 3 times a week live. I'm still going to do my epic craft battles on Friday night. So anybody, Jackie Burns, will you like to join me?
Of course, lady.
Yes. So we'll do a craft battles. And if you've been on my craft battle before and you want to do it again, let's do it. And maybe we'll even do threesomes. And no, not that way, but you know, I didn't mean it that way. Whatever.
I'll do 3 ways. Okay, gotcha.
3 ways. There you go.
3 ways.
Threesomes.
Threesomes.
Sorry. Thank you.
Well, you have to let me know what nights you're going to be going live because I am going to be picking up 1 night a week where I want to go live, but I don't want to overlap with you.
Well, but you're doing it at 7. Or are you doing it at 9?
I was going to do it at 8, but
that's fine.
Yeah.
You do it at 8, I do it at 9. That's fine.
Okay. All right, then I'll pick a day and we'll go with it.
Yeah.
Good. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, Melissa, what's going on in your world?
Well, I think I'm still going to be doing my Keep It Simple Sunday every what am I doing it? Every second Sunday of the month. And that's basically just doing something that doesn't require a whole lot of tools and, something that's just pretty easy that you can just kind of do while you're watching TV or whatever. And then I'm doing my Salvage Saturday, the third Saturday of every month. And that's basically just take something that you were going to throw away, something that's thrifted, something that you don't want to use for what it is and change it into something else. And I think I'm going to be gearing more towards doing like thrift flips and more dupes and
Oh, I like that.
stuff like that instead of Dollar Tree. Not that I'm not going to do Dollar Tree DIYs anymore, but I think I'm going to gear more towards doing like thrift flips and dupes and, look for less type deals, just because that's kind of what I like to do. And of course, I'll incorporate Dollar Tree and all that, and I'll still be doing my my hauls and stuff like that, but not as frequently. So I think that's how I'm going to change it up just a little bit, because I was kind of doing a lot of collabs, and a lot of times they were like Dollar Tree ones. So I think I want to do something a little bit different.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah, that sounds great. I know for January, I have had this one item that I got at a thrift store, and the minute I picked it up, I said, "Oh, I've got to do this for Salvage Saturday."
Yeah.
I just was like, perfect. This is perfect for one of Melissa's.
I'm cleaning my craft room, and I found so many items that I was like, why haven't I done anything with this yet? I mean, things that I found at garage sales, thrift stores. I mean, so many different things. And I'm like, why is this just sitting in my craft room? Like I could have been, done something with it, and it's just been sitting there. So I said this year, I'm going to try my best not to do too much shopping and use what I have as far as like the thrift stuff and stuff that I kind of got from like if I found something in the trash and it was broken or whatever, I'm going to take it, I'm going to fix it and do what I intended to do with it instead of just letting it sit in my basement, until next year.
It's funny that we're talking, everybody's talking about organizing their craft rooms. And I know Annie's been doing a lot of that on her channel and things. I did mine without filming it. I should have filmed it. I really should have, because it was a disaster. But I finally have it organized. But the thing was, the other day, when I made my headband, I had bought 2 headbands at the Dollar Tree. Do you think I could find them anywhere since I was organized? No. So I ended up going into the bathroom and grabbing one out of the bathroom to make my headband out of, because I couldn't find the ones I just bought. Like, okay, well, do I want to be organized or do I want to be unorganized so I can find things? I
You
don't
can
know.
find it.
No, I have to get organized. It's just crazy. Whoop.
Uh-oh. Where'd she go?
No.
Uh-oh. Our hostess.
I know. So I guess, Jackie, what's up with you?
What's up with me? It's gonna clean this stinking room. It's bad, but I don't know any crafter who isn't bad after
Oh yeah,
fall
especially
and Christmas. It's just you just pull things close to you, and it's just a disaster. But
Yep.
I literally found this yesterday after cleaning because I had made this like a year ago or something for a friend.
you said that's where that went.
I forgot I had it. Like, I thought because
like
she's
the-
an actress, I thought she kept it, and I thought the whole time she kept it, and it was under my craft desk, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Well, I like that Luke's stuff was in your craft room.
Well, because we were moving things around to get the tiles done. So are
Right.
you hosting any challenges?
No, I'm not hosting any challenges.
Why not? Because you're like everybody's hosting a challenge.
Yeah, everybody else is hosting them.
Ah,
I started in June of 2019. My son,
Ooh.
I said to my son in passing, "Oh, I think I might start a YouTube channel because I've been watching all these crafters." Well, all of a sudden for Mother's Day, here comes all this stuff.
Oh,
I didn't even know what to
nice.
do with it. And slowly I'm learning to use it.
There she is.
What happened?
I don't know. I lost something and I
Oh, no, you're garbled.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's mute. You're on mute.
Muted yourself.
there we go.
There you go.
I'm back.
Yes.
All right, we have to use my other camera. My camera died. So sorry about
Oh.
that.
Okay,
All right,
so
where were
anyway,
we
I'm technically challenged, and slowly I've been learning how to do these things. And I didn't start picking up viewers until July when I finally figured out how to do a challenge. And since July, I've gone up to 618. I think I was like at 82 by then.
Wow.
And I don't really care if I monetize. I really don't. I'm
You don't make that much.
I'm retired. You don't make that much.
You don't make that.
What I want the freebies.
Yeah.
I want to be an ambassador for SureBonder. I
do too.
I am an ambassador now for the Scorch marker.
Ooh, what's that?
Oh, you don't know the Scorch marker?
No.
Tell us. Sell us your
Tell
product,
us all
Jackie.
about it.
Oh.
Thank you, Liz.
I want to get to 1,000, not to be monetized, but I want a community tab.
Yes.
Yes, that was so exciting.
Yeah, I want to be
So
able to
exciting.
do a community tab and go live.
I was like, who I can
want
post?
to. That's what I really want to do too, Cindy.
Yep. Well, you can go live without 1,000 because I don't have 1,000. I just hit 450 today, so I don't have 1,000, and you can go live. You just can't go live on your phone if you have under 1,000.
And that's what I do with my phone.
And there is a way to get around it. So we'll talk later, Jackie. I'll help you out with that.
Okay. This is a Scorch marker. It's very cool. Okay, one end is like
that way.
That way. There you go.
One way is a marker,
Uh-huh.
and the other way is a little sponge.
Ooh.
Where am I?
Right.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, it's like a makeup sponge.
What it is
It's like
it's
lip
a
gloss.
liquid, and you do it on wood. You draw on wood, and then you use your heat gun, and it wood burns it.
Ooh.
It's awesome.
It's on your page.
New toy.
Yeah, I don't have it listed on my page yet, but I'm going to. And I just did a giveaway with some of the little wood rounds.
Ooh.
These wood rounds from Arteza are awesome. I
Nice.
want to be an ambassador for Arteza.
Yeah,
Arteza,
that
that's
would be
some
nice.
stuff.
See, I have a wood burning kit that my son bought me a wood. Oh, my son bought me a wood burning kit that I've probably used twice. So I think I'm going to bring that out this year too and kind of do some
Yeah,
more stuff with
yeah.
that.
Because
Just kind of branch out and do different things, that a lot of other people don't do. Kind of do something different.
Cuban
I
Curls.
want to do more sewing.
Cuban Curls started doing wood burning, and then
Yes.
she kind of was sick and
Yeah.
laid low for a while. But I love it. I think it's beautiful.
Yeah. So I think I'm going to do that.
I've got one. I haven't mastered it yet, but I also bought a really cheap one. And it really doesn't work on hardwoods. It only works on like the soft basswoods and things. But then I went out and got a more expensive one, and I've been playing with it and practicing with it. But that sounds amazing. That'd be something I would love to get my paws on.
You can't do real delicate work on it.
Right.
But I did like on at Christmas on my 30 days of ornaments. I did some like snowflakes,
Mm-hmm.
and they were really cute.
I got a wood burner. I got a wood burning kit from Plaid, just like out of the blue. I was like, oh, okay, thank you, Plaid.
Oh, there you go.
Linda, you need to break that wood burner out if you've had it for that long. Come on.
I got it like recently, like a few months ago.
No, Leah Junkernecker just said that she's had one for 3 years. I think we should all do something with our wood burners.
We should. Maybe that's
Okay,
challenge.
And then you can use your scorch marker thingies, and we can kind of do something like that. That'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
Teresa, do you have a wood burner or anything like that? Is that anything?
It's up there.
Up there?
Everybody's got
I
something.
bought it at the beginning of crafting stuff, and I was like, oh, I might want one of these. And
See,
it's up there.
we should do something. We should definitely do something.
There you go. We should do something.
Definitely.
Sounds
Sounds
like a Christmas tree there, Teresa.
What?
You have a leftover Christmas tree.
I know. I haven't taken them all down yet. Well, I like to leave them up because I'm like, you know what? I might use it for something other than Christmas.
Yes.
I keep everything out. I keep everything out.
Science, like I have like these huge like command hooks. They're like 7.5 pound command hooks.
Whoa.
Wow.
Amazon, $4.
Nice.
And so I have like all of my big heavy signs like all right here. I don't craft at this table anymore. I have a bigger table I craft at because apparently I'm that bougie. I have 2 tables in here.
I have a whole basement of tables that I don't even use them. I do it in my dining room table.
Oh.
We
don't have basements in Florida. We'd be underwater.
Exactly. Or kitchen counters. Kitchen counters are the best.
Yeah.
I have got a huge, it's like a 5 foot by 6 foot kitchen island. And it's the countertop material is old. I don't know if you remember those old science countertops.
Yeah.
That you can basically drop hydrochloric acid on and nothing will happen to it. That's what my kitchen island is made out of because my husband works for the company that makes those.
Oh, nice. That's nice.
Yeah. So does anybody know when was the first New Year's Eve ball drop in Times Square?
Oh.
What year was the first ball drop?
1930.
1901.
Any other guesses?
47.
I was gonna say like 1940.
1907.
Oh,
07?
Now our chat, well, you guys can answer too if you want to chat. We're just kind of like throwing things out there.
It's getting heavy.
Couldn't take it anymore.
Her neck is going.
I know. It's like I was doing a Lucy thing where she's like,
You're doing the Junker Necker thing. Junker Necker's in here. You're doing this. Right? Where is it?
I cannot
Yeah,
Smith.
But when did they celebrate the very first New Year's in the Times Square? Not the ball drop, but the first New Year's celebration in Times Square.
1960.
No.
1775.
No.
1895.
1904.
1904. Wow.
1904.
Oh.
So 3 years before they started dropping the ball.
Oh.
Yep, 1900, 1880.
Maybe
Yep.
that's why they decided to
I'm getting
drop the
comfortable,
ball.
ladies.
Right?
Disrobing.
Take it off, baby. Take it off.
Angie, this is a PG rated show here, darling. So-
See, but I always have to have something on my head. I don't know why. I have this thing.
See, and I don't like to have stuff on my head. I'm always like, ah.
I'm not used to it, but I don't mind it. I can do it. But yep. So, how many light bulbs covered the first Times Square ball?
Oh, I knew this.
200.
How many?
I said 200.
200?
I don't really know any of these answers. It just
No, you gotta guess. The only reason I know is I have a little sheet.
She's cheating. No,
We looked it up.
I'm gonna say 400.
It was 100.
Ah,
Wow.
I probably thought that was a
100.
lot.
4 and 7 years ago.
Yeah, it's like, okay, that's a lot for back in 1907, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's when like lights first started.
Right, and the first ever ball was made up of iron and wood.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know what it's made up of now.
you do? What is it?
Waterford crystal.
Yes, it is.
look at you.
But how many Waterford crystals are on there? I have that answer too.
bet you don't know what that one is, do you, Annie?
It's probably like 800 at least.
I know it's here because I just saw it. Oh, come on. I know I saw this earlier today when I was looking through these.
I heard him say the other day, but did I pay attention? No.
10,000.
So true.
Lizzie Junko Necker said 10,000, and Mary Brown says 1,000. Twinsies.
Yeah, actually, it doesn't have how many crystals are on there. But when did the Waterford crystal first debut on the New Year's Eve ball?
1951.
1960.
No?
Earlier?
5.
Who?
When?
45. 1945.
Nope. Waterford crystals were not on the Times Square ball until 1999.
Oh,
Really? Oh,
Yes.
interesting. What did they have
What's-
before?
It was just the light. What year were computer controls introduced?
1972.
85.
2001.
95.
Ah,
Oh, wow.
95.
No, it's not Swarovski crystals. It's Waterford.
Waterford, yep. How tall are the numerals on the Waterford Crystal Times Square New Year's Eve ball? How tall are they?
10 feet.
Yeah. 8 feet.
Any guesses, Melissa?
oh,
4 feet.
There's 7.
yeah,
Oh.
no.
That was close.
And crystal weighs a lot. So how much do you think that ball weighs with all those crystals on there?
1 million pounds.
I have to.
There is
800 pounds.
I was gonna say 500 pounds.
No.
Nope.
1,200 pounds.
Exactly, Annie. 6 tons, 1,200 pounds.
Wow.
Very good.
Thank you.
I've got one that. How much champagne is drunk on New Year's Eve?
Oh, Lord.
A lot.
In
Where?
my-
Like in the world or the United States?
In the world.
In the
lot.
world?
Champagne. Like how many
I
gallons?
think champagne is only from France because
That's right. Because it's from the Champagne region.
Champlain.
Right. And if not, then what is it? It's called Prosecco if it's not from the
That's
champagne.
Italy.
or sparkling.
Prosecco's Italy.
Yeah, Prosecco
Right.
is Italian.
Sparkling
Jackie, are you
water.
Italian?
No, but I've been to Italy a couple of times,
Ooh.
and I love Prosecco.
I love Prosecco. I know that it's so
Prosecco's good. How many glasses of bubbly are consumed on New Year's Eve?
Oh,
Around
glasses.
Yeah.
Millions.
How much?
360 million.
400 million.
360 million.
360 million.
I was close.
I'll drink to that.
I'll
Except
do
in
to that.
Utah.
Salute.
Salute. Except in Utah.
In Utah, yeah, except in Utah, right?
They drink sparkling apple cider.
The Martinelli's capital.
Is that
of
a
the world.
Malta? It looks like a
Is that
Malta.
a what?
Who, mine?
Yeah.
No,
What is
it's the real. I know Malta. Let me tell you, Malta always got me in trouble when I went to school because everybody thought it was beer. It's like a root beer. It's a Cuban,
It's a malt drink, but
Malta
it's
is a
not.
Cuban malt beer.
Now this
So
is a tradition I can get behind, guys.
Ooh.
The Dutch believe eating what on New Year's Day will bring good luck.
Chocolate.
The Dutch?
The Dutch.
Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate,
Why not?
Yeah, chocolate.
chocolate.
Donuts.
Oh, even better.
Not just any donuts, Dutch donuts.
Dutch donuts, yeah, apparently. And in Scottish traditions, who do you kiss at midnight on New Year's Eve?
Your mother.
Your mother.
Scottish.
Your dog.
Your dog.
Everyone in the room. The
Oh,
whole
okay.
room.
Well, Cubans do that too. We kiss everybody.
We do too.
Italians do that too. We do that too. But yeah, I thought that was funny. I was
Oh, okay, wait. Can we like share like weird traditions?
Yes, let's share. What's your weird tradition?
So Cubans, this is what we do. Okay,
Oh, God.
Melissa, you're Hispanic too. So do you do the 12 grapes?
The who?
The 12 grapes?
No.
You have to consume 12 grapes before the last strike of midnight. But wait, then you got to take all the pots and pans in your house, fill them with water, and then toss them out the front door. But wait, then there's more. Then you got to take your luggage and take the luggage and go around the block. So you can go traveling, and then you have to make sure you're wearing red underwear so you'll have things that we do, and we do them, and it's like the most hilarious thing is watching people running around the block with their luggage, throwing out water.
And if they don't go anywhere during the year, at least their luggage got right out of the house.
Exactly, it was meant to be, you know. So, yeah.
Oh,
that's what my family does. What does your family do? So,
wow. We always had to have lentil soup on New Year's Eve. Now my grandmother is right from Sicily, or was right from Sicily, and she was born January 1st, 1900.
Oh.
Huh.
So if you knew what year it was, you know how grandma was. And so we would always have a big family reunion get together for New Year's Eve. And then after everybody sang the Old Lang Syne and had their lentil soup and kissed everybody, then we would have to sing Grandma Happy Birthday.
oh, that's so nice.
So that was one of our traditions, and that lasted until Grandma passed away in 1994.
Oh,
And she was
wow.
94. Wow.
She was
Nice.
she passed away Christmas Eve of 94, so she just missed 95.
Oh.
Yep.
Nice.
Aw.
Yeah, and at my wedding, we actually had 5 generations of her family alive at my wedding.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a big, huge family. I'm an only child, but Grandma had 11. And other than my mother and one of the other aunts, everybody had a ton of children. So there were people.
You have lots
everywhere.
of cousins.
Lots and lots of them, yes. Yep, big families. But Hispanics believe in big families too, right?
Well, I mean, ours, no.
No?
Well, because we were split. So part of my family was in Cuba for a long, long time.
Mm.
I have an aunt in Cuba and an uncle in Cuba that I've only met once or twice. So yeah, and then we were brought here to the States, and like my mom went to New York, and her brother went to New Jersey, which isn't too bad, and the other brother ended up in California, and the other one stayed in Cuba, and she finally came out through Costa Rica and Spain and the whole thing, and finally came. Oh, it's weird. So it's like it's a very weird.
You have a gnarled family tree, right?
I have a what?
A gnarled family tree.
Yeah. Well, imagine this. Everybody's like, "Oh, what about your family tree?" I said, "Well, both of my grandparents on my father's side were both orphans.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Wow.
They met and grew up in the orphanage together.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That is really interesting.
Yeah,
Well-
great grandparents. Yep.
Wow.
Further
Yeah, I
on
can't
that
compare
side.
it. Yeah.
So
Teresa, what do you do interesting on New Year's Eve?
Not really anything. I go to bed anymore before 12 o'clock comes even close. I have a 4-year-old and an 8-year-old. They're enough. Last year,
look, it's 8 o'clock. Let's count to 12. Go to sleep. Good night.
yeah, I wish that was the case. Last year, my son tried to stay up late enough, and he fell asleep. I think a half hour short of it.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been going to bed earlier, but then I set my alarm for midnight so I can at least, say, okay, I'm awake at midnight and then go back to sleep. But our newest tradition has been every New Year's Eve, we make homemade pizza with homemade pizza dough
Mm.
and chicken wings. And this year we actually bought, my husband for Christmas, we bought an air fryer.
Oh, yeah.
And it's one of those pressure cooker air fryers. So you can pressure cook it first, and then you swap out the lid, and then you air fry it.
Oh.
So I'm gonna try that this New Year's Eve, and we're gonna see how that works.
Very
That's
cool.
what
Stuff comes out
I got
so
for
good in the air
Liz
fryer.
is here. Hey, Liz.
Liz is here. Who else is here? Let's see who is here. I haven't even looked at the chat lately, and I was supposed to be looking at the chat. So we have Patty Fish. We have the official craft nerd, which is Liz, correct? No. Yes.
Yeah.
And then Junkerdecker is here. Connie's Nails and Creative Creations. Hey, Connie. Let's see. Southern G More Girls is here. Lizzie Snowbright. Mary Brown. Effie Smith is here. Boy, we've got a few people in here tonight. And then we had long-haired, skinny-eyed Toad come in at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Before I changed my focus on my channel, he was he or she. I can't remember. My brain is dead. So, but yeah, my best friend Kathy Chapman's in the room. So Linda Lance, I think, was the first person in the room. So yeah, we've got 11 people watching right now, which is great. So,
Hi, 11 people.
fun.
Any other weird traditions, Jackie or Melissa?
My
I don't
mom.
have anything weird that we do. Now I go to church on New Year's Eve. This year we won't be doing it because they're not doing service at church, but we'll be streaming it. But really, there's nothing else we do. I mean, we always had to have our bedrooms cleaned, new sheets, everything washed in the house. That was something my mom always made us do. But other than that, like none of those typical like Puerto Rican traditions. We didn't really do those. My grandmother might have, but we didn't.
They do the pots of waters in Puerto Rico. I know.
Yeah, they do, but we don't do it. I've never heard of the grapes one though. I did hear I've seen the water one.
That's Spaniard. That's from Spain.
What's the water one? Why
Supposed
are
to
we
ward
doing
off evil spirits.
Because we're like, Cubans will tell you, no, we're all Catholic. We don't believe in witchcraft, but that's totally witchcraft. That's totally like,
Exactly. Exactly.
brujeria, what they call brujeria. And
Brujeria.
you're cleansing. You're throwing out the old,
All the evil.
right. It's a house cleansing kind of thing.
Yeah, with my grandmother, the same thing. No, we're Catholic. But if you had the malakyu, and then she'd get the bowl of water and the oil out and make sure that, do you have the malakyu, and let's get rid of it. And, you know.
That's evil eye.
That's not witchcraft. That's not strega or anything like that. That's
it's not.
That's grandma.
Not the same thing, but we do the same type of stuff. It's not.
It's tradition.
Just tradition. Has nothing to do with it. But that's fun. You know what I didn't say at the beginning of this, or when we were doing this? I never said what I'm doing for my channel this year.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, let's do that before it gets too late and we got to say goodbye. So I'm going to be hosting one challenge every month. I started last month, and Melissa was my co-host for it. And it's Thrifty Crafting Thursdays, and it's the third Thursday of the month. And it should be live at 10 a.m. and the playlist will go live the day before. And my co-host for January is Theresa B DIY. And
Nice.
when I announced, I was really surprised at how much feedback I got right away from it. I have a co-host from now till June.
Nice.
Yeah, I was like, wow, okay, yeah, perfect. I put it out there. You never said anything.
You know me, I'm like words going through. Words. What? They have 12 B's. What are they talking about? What was the
You
last
can
thing
do
they
a
talked?
live then.
That's fine.
So
Yeah, do a live with me. That's all.
I'll do a live. I'll do a live with you anytime.
Hey,
And-
Ann.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Ann's here.
Ann's here.
Oh, look, and then Junkernecker and Effie both said something, but we do it on a different day. They say you cannot wash laundry on New Year's Day. And then Effie Smith says you cannot sleep on your floor or take out garbage after sundown on New Year's Day. For us, it's Good Friday. You cannot sweep the house, clean the house on Good Friday.
Good Friday.
We're not supposed to do
Friday.
anything on
Friday.
Good Friday.
There is a Vietnamese tradition, but it's for their New Year's, not necessarily for January 1st. That whatever you're doing that day will set the tone for the year. So you don't want to work on that day. You don't want to be cleaning or doing laundry or anything like that. You want to be enjoying your family and friends and doing something enjoyable to you on the first of the year. I learned that from an OBGYN doctor that I used to work for, because in my previous life, I was a nurse, or am a nurse. I don't know how you say that, but yeah, not actively working as a nurse right now, though. And so I like that tradition, and we've kind of adopted that, where we really just don't do a whole heck of a lot. We just kind of relax and enjoy family and friends on New Year's Day.
I'll have to ask my mom if she grew up with any particular traditions, whatnot, because we're predominantly like English, Irish, Catholic, and I'll have to ask her if she grew up with anything, because my grandmother is still living. She's 103.
Wow.
Still living.
Irish have a lot of superstitions, so yeah, check on that.
I'll have to ask and see if she remembers, if my mom remembers anything. My mom's the youngest, but I'll have to see if she or my aunt remember anything funny about New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. Anymore, like my husband and I, just like New Year's Day, I usually cook like a really big, like fancy something or other. I haven't planned anything yet. I should probably figure that out, but
you only have a couple of days.
Somebody said about black-eyed peas, and we also, Cubans also black-eyed peas sometimes.
And greens, yeah. Ours is the lentil soup, so that's what we did. But it's always a good thing. So yeah, so I'm going to do a challenge of my own, and I posted, or there's a video scheduled for tomorrow at 10 a.m. And the one thing that I said on the video, and I'll say it tonight too, I want to do everything as simply as I can this year. I want to simplify the process of everything that I'm doing, whether it's crafting or just living my life. I just want things to be simple this year. So
keep it simple.
Keep it simple, stupid. Yep. And I got stupid written right there. So
well, it's same here, man. I was just chasing after challenges, and somebody would say, "Oh, there's a challenge tomorrow." I'm like, "Oh crap, what am I gonna make for?" It was like I was always, but that's why I have a calendar now.
Yes.
And see, I'd love to be able to say that I'm gonna go and post something on Sunday and Wednesday, but my life just does not allow that. I mean, I would love to say I'm going to post something every Sunday and every Wednesday. I can't do that, because then if I can't, I feel bad, and then I'm going to be rushing trying to put something out, and I don't want my content to be bad just because I want to get a video out,
kids constantly too.
Yeah, I mean, I have 6 kids here, so it's not like I can just, drop everything and do a video. So, and most of the time it's like 2 a.m. when I'm doing voiceovers and editing, and it's a lot. So I just kind of do it when I can. And now that I have the community tab, though, I kind of feel like I can, at least put a poll on there or just post something and say, hey, I'm
What do
working
you
on a video, or, at least there's something.
Yeah.
Right. There's a way to communicate with
Yeah.
your viewers and things like
Yeah.
that. And Christine is here. Creative Crafty Girl just came in. I saw
Yes.
her in. So hi,
We're gonna-
Christine.
We're going to collaborate a little more since we're like neighbors. Pretty much we're neighbors. We're like 20 minutes away from each other.
Oh, wow.
That's not bad at all. Yeah, she really impresses me with her videos, trying to sign through her videos, and she produces a great craft even with all of that.
Yeah.
It's great. She really does a good job. So I'm pleased she has joined the YouTube crafting families and things. And I am so excited about the coming year. I'm hoping that we can get rid of all this C stuff and get on with life and get on with things. And maybe we can get out more and, get to those thrift shops and things and all that fun stuff. I put out a video today of the haul that I did. Thought my husband was going to shoot me when I walked in the door with these bags. I had like 4 bags from Dollar Tree and 2 bags from Target and Christmas tree shops, and I was all over the place today.
Well, I'm like Melissa. I'm gonna go through my stuff. I'm not gonna go out and buy a bunch of stuff. Maybe a few things at Dollar Tree, but most of it, I think I've got stuff from last year, and I just need to use up what I've got. And I've got thrifted items, and I want to do more thrifts this year.
And that's my thing too. I'm telling myself, I cannot, if I don't have a place to put it away, I can't stay here. You can't not bring anything.
No.
No.
And
So-
like how many people really decorate that much for Valentine's? Why do you want to go out and buy all these Valentine's things for videos? And
Yep.
And then you don't decorate.
no, maybe a couple things, but geez.
Yeah. I bought a couple of Valentine's things that I'll probably end up using in some other way.
Yeah.
So even though they're Valentine's, they're not going to look like it by the end of it.
That's another thing. I want to stay more true to stuff that I'm actually going to use. Like, I don't want to just make something because there's a collaboration or there's what am I going to do with 6 tier trays? Like, I'm not going to use them. I barely use one.
I tear them apart for something else every time.
Exactly. And making a sign, I only have enough wall space for a few signs. So I'm not going to keep making, wall signs and stuff like that. So I want to be a little bit more true to doing things that I'm actually going to use, or if I'm going to make it for a gift or, something like that. I don't want to just keep making stuff just to have content,
Well,
I want
most
it
of
to
the
be
things I've
real.
made have been things that I like and I would use, but I'm running out of space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll be back. Hopefully she'll be back.
Oh, Christine's not having a good day. Christine's crying. She's getting frustrated with her. I'm trying to mentor Christine because she's getting frustrated with her channel.
You just gotta keep going.
Just
it seems
going.
so
You'll get there.
even when you feel like it's pointless, you just have to keep doing it, because I was gonna give up too. I stayed at like 100 forever and I was like, oh, this is pointless. And then I would get that one comment of somebody that's like, oh my gosh, I want to make something just like that, thank you. And I'm like, okay, so maybe it's not pointless, So
and Christine's very talented. And like I told her, she's got a niche. And Christine, you got to keep going, not for yourself. I'm sorry, honey. Stop thinking about yourself. Stop feeling sorry. Stop crying. Because you know what? There's a little girl out there who cannot hear.
Yep.
Who feels that people are limiting her. But then she sees your smiling face, sees you shining, and you reach out to her, or you reach out to an older woman who's lost her hearing, or you reach out to any one of us. You're inspiring. So I'm going to slap you into happiness, girl, because
often than not,
you got a beautiful little bird. You got a wonderful husband. You're doing great things. You just got to be patient. It's not about the numbers. It's about the feeling you create inside of yourself. When you create something, people see that. You're not doing it for the numbers. None of us are.
Christine, I've been doing this for a year and a half. and
I'm
I'm
a
up to
nervous
600.
five.
Yeah.
So it's not always fast goings. People
No.
don't always
No.
just jump to thousands.
Nope.
Yeah.
Right. And I know that she's an inspiration to me
She is
because
to me too.
Me too.
I have MS, and one of the things that with MS is that you never know what your next symptom is going to be.
Right.
I
Yeah.
could wake up in the morning and not be able to hear. That could be my next symptom, that
Well,
I just lose my hearing like that.
and you
And
don't know with
watching,
MS when you're going to have a flare up.
you don't, and you never know when it's going to flare up or what's going to happen. And so watching her gives me, I learn different signs, more or whatever, or stop. And I can learn some signs so that if that ever does happen,
Mm-hmm.
I'll at least have a basis to start with. And I've actually learned quite a few words from her channel. I love it. It's
And she
amazing.
has beautiful stuff. And she has beautiful stuff. Christine, don't. We're here to help you, sweetie. Don't focus on.
Yeah.
Do not focus on the numbers. You'll be surprised. They will come. They
Yep.
will.
And don't compare yourself.
Look
Don't
at the
compare.
production.
Don't compare.
I would have like movie productions with
Let you back in. There you are. Teresa.
and everything. Oh, she's back.
There she is.
Yeah.
And you definitely don't want to compare yourself to anybody else, because you will. Don't beat yourself up. You see somebody else with 100,000 or whatever. You don't know what they've given up for that.
No.
You don't know, what they've done to get there. Not that they've done anything negative, but everybody's different, and everybody's channel, that's why I said I want to be more true to what I want and what I can do.
Exactly.
Because I can't bring you good content if it's something that I'm not passionate about, or that I'm just
Right.
like, okay, let me throw something together, I want it to be something that I like, that I want to do, that I find interesting. Then it'll look better. It'll come out better. I can give you better advice on how to make it, if it's something that I actually want to do. So,
Right, because if you don't want to do it, it's going to show in your quality of work.
Yeah.
It's going to show in your attitude. Doing the video, it's like, oh, do I have to do this today?
Yeah, be yourself. Be
Come across
original.
to your viewers, if and you're going to lose viewers if you're not true to yourself.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. And then you don't want to be like everyone else. You want to be you,
Yeah, I don't know how to be anybody else.
Me neither.
Well,
I have so many personalities. I'm still trying to learn who I am.
Well, I am a Gemini, so you never know when
I'm
you're
a Gemini
Me
too,
too.
Cindy.
I am too.
When's your
There's
birthday?
three.
One thing that Sammy from Unicorn Dust Design had told me, she had made one video that just blew up, that got her, so many subscribers and everything. I mean, she's got a big channel. She's got like 30,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
But she told me one time, she's like, I wish I had grown more gradually, because she's like, I don't get 30,000 views on every single thing I put out there. She's like, I have subscribers that never look at my stuff.
Right.
Oh, I
So it's
feel like
that,
that even with
that's
600
disheartening too.
subscribers.
Yeah.
That's disheartening too, when you're like, I have all these people who I know see that I put out a new video and they never look at it.
Yep.
So, I think it's better to have a lower number of people and have like, oh, all these people subscribe to me because they want to see what I do.
They want to see it. Exactly. I of all my viewers, a tenth of my viewers, I get like a tenth of the views. So I think I have 1,700. Maybe I get 100 views on my videos. Maybe, and that's on a good day. But you just keep going, and you do it for the people who that constantly comment, that constantly watch, and it's all you can do until you find new viewers, and then they'll keep watching, and it just adds on.
Well, I kind of one nice thing about being smaller is you kind of get to know some of your
viewers.
Yeah, and they get to be friends.
Yep,
definitely. Yep. And if you're not making yourself happy, why are we doing it?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just
I had my channel for 4 years, and I was like, I would watch crafting things, but I didn't know what the heck a challenge was. Everybody's like, "Are you going to join this playlist?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
That's what I don't know.
And that's where the epic craft battle came about, because somebody's like, "Oh, are you going to do this challenge?" I'm like, "What? Do I have to fight somebody? Come on, Hobby Lobby. Come on, let's go.
Bring it on."
And it was like, "Oh no, you just make something and you add yourself to the." And that's how I started getting like, I got 1,000 people like within a few months. It was like, it was wild, because when I started doing my lives, I was just at a little over 1,000, and then it went what? And it was because
Right.
I learned from all of you guys. Oh, a playlist? Really? I can join a playlist and people can.
Melissa was my savior for the longest time on playlists. I could not figure out for the life of me what I was doing wrong, why I could not add myself to playlists. So finally she goes, well, she literally took a screenshot off of her phone and sent it to me and said, do you see this? And I'm like, oh, okay, that's what I'm doing wrong.
But that's what it's all about, helping each other. None
Yeah.
of us knows everything, so if you know something that I don't know and I know something that you don't know and we share it with each other, then that's just something else that we know.
Well,
You don't know what you don't know.
I didn't know
So
how to do a thumbnail until recently, and my friend Elizabeth from Dandy Soap DIY,
Oh yeah, I love her.
Elizabeth told me how to do it.
What are you using for thumbnails? Because I haven't gotten to that yet.
Pick Monkey.
I use Canva.
Monkey.
I use Canva.
I
tried the
Pick
Canva,
Collage.
but I tried the Canva, but I thought it was more difficult.
Pick Monkey and Canva. Okay.
I use
Yeah.
Pick Collage.
Yeah, I like Canva. It's once I got the hang of it, it's quick and easy to use.
Oh, really?
And I can upload my own photos to it really easily.
Well, you can on Pick Monkey too, and you just kind of scroll across and go, oh, okay, there's the thumbnail, and you hit on it and you pick your own picture. And
yeah, there's a lot of different software out there, and like Annie suggested the Movavi for me for editing.
Oh yeah.
I was using Adobe Premiere Pro, and I kept crashing my computer.
Can't imagine trying to use that.
I use iMovie because I do my phone.
See, I still haven't found anything. Right now I use UCut on my phone, and I love it, but there's no computer version of it. And then my son downloaded DaVinci Resolve or something.
I've heard
I
about
don't
that one before.
like it. I don't like it.
Try
Movavi.
Yeah.
Which one?
Movavi.
I use Filmora. It's super intuitive. It's really easy. Like I looked at YouTube videos about what is easiest to do because I don't like iMovie. I tried to do it. It's like Filmora. And you can almost always as soon as you search for it, go into Facebook, and because Facebook stalks you and knows what you're looking at, it'll give you a coupon code within no time.
So we have Junkernecker says, I like Pick Collage, and says, I use UCut. I've never heard of UCut on her phone.
That's what I use.
I've never heard of that one.
My phone,
well, anyway, my thumbnails are way better. Thank you to Elizabeth.
I love that.
Yes,
I'm telling you, it's my favorite, but I wish they had a computer version of it, because when I tell you that's so user friendly, it's the easiest program I've ever used for editing. I love it, but they don't have a computer version of it.
Melissa, if you're interested in Filmora, let me know. We can FaceTime or something, or go through Instagram's whatever, and I'll show it to you when I'm editing.
And how much is that?
I want to say it's if you don't use a discount code at all, I want to say it's $70 for lifetime.
See, and UCut is free.
I think was $60 for lifetime.
UCut is free.
Yeah, Movavi is real. And what I like about Movavi is you can buy. Have you bought any of the packages?
No, I haven't yet.
It's not bad.
I will.
They had a sale. They're having a sale now at the end of the year, and I think I bought one for $9.99. It was for Christmas, and I was like, okay, whatever. I know Christmas is almost over, but it was on sale. Come on. And but you can still use it for winter stuff, and it's got transitions. It's got little doodads. It's got music. It's not.
Yeah. See, UCut is free on my phone. That's why I love it, because this was, I didn't have the money. I still don't have the money to do all the extra stuff. So I was trying to find the easiest, cheapest ways to edit and do everything. And so I think eventually I'm going to have to buy a better camera. If I keep doing this, I'm going to have to buy a better camera, and buy stuff.
You shouldn't start out running. You got to walk first.
Yeah.
So.
If you look at cameras, I got the Razer Kiyo, Kiyo from and it's great because it's got a little circle light and everything.
Yeah, I've got a Logitech, Logitech. That
Lily.
one, and it's
I
not.
use my iPhone.
Me too.
Right now,
I use
video
my phone
quality
right now.
sucks because I'm on my laptop, but because my camera unhooked, but that was my fault, not the camera.
Junker Necker says she used KineMaster for editing. I was using Scoopa, but my subscription ran out.
Oompa.
Well, we would like to see Junker Knicker come back on with videos.
Yes, Leah.
Yes, thank you, Leah. Please, we miss you.
We do miss you, Leah.
We miss all those great hauls that you used to do.
Oh yeah, and great upcycles and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've been on almost an hour now, guys. So
Oh, wow.
we want to let our viewers get some rest too before the new year starts. I know I'm not making any resolutions this year other than to simplify my life, and that's all I'm doing. So I know that Annie, you've got a good your sign off. You each want to do your own little how you end your videos, and then I'll end ours up.
All right. I
Go
guess. So, as you guys all know, I always say, stay safe, be kind, God bless each and every one of you. That's each and every one. And remember, and guess what? I'm not going on again tonight live because I'm going to be cleaning. Well, maybe I will. I'll turn on my camera by mistake and in my underwear, I'm just glad I didn't fart or anything while I was not aware that I was live. Bent over, let out a. That's going to happen one day.
Hey, I've got paint pants like that.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
All right. And what's you got to finish up, Annie. You didn't say the last line.
And live the adventure.
The adventure. Jackie.
I usually just say bye. See you later.
Teresa, do you have one?
Not really. I just say see you next time.
See you next time.
Aw.
And Melissa, I know you have one.
I say, all right, guys, and until the next time, be blessed and be the reason someone smiles. Bye. Have a good new year.
Awesome.
Yay.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. This was a lot of fun. I think we had a good time. So until next video, guys, live fully, love deeply, learn something new every day. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.